The United Kingdom is renowned for its haunted locales, steeped in history and spine-chilling lore. Across the country, ancient castles, stately manors, and crumbling ruins hold dark secrets that continue to intrigue. Echoes of the past resonate through stone corridors where ghostly apparitions are said to roam. Mists curl around ancient cemeteries, where tales of wandering spirits and shadowy figures emerge from centuries-old gravestones. Dark forests and desolate roads are also part of this eerie landscape, where travelers recount phantom carriages and unexplainable encounters. Each haunted place in the UK tells its unique tale, blending myth and reality into experiences that defy explanation. Now we will visit the most haunted places in the United Kingdom. Number 1. Chillingham Castle. Chillingham Castle, located in Northumberland, England, is considered one of the most haunted castles in the United Kingdom. This medieval fortress, dating back to the 12th century, is steeped in history and chilling tales of paranormal activity. Its turbulent past includes bloody battles, grisly executions, and tragic deaths, leaving behind an eerie atmosphere and countless ghostly stories. The most infamous spirit at Chillingham is the Blue Boy, often seen or heard in the Pink Room. Guests have reported terrifying screams emanating from the walls at midnight. These cries are believed to be from a boy whose skeleton was discovered, along with scraps of blue cloth, bricked up within a wall during renovations. Another chilling figure is Lady Mary Berkeley, who is said to haunt the castle in search of her unfaithful husband. Her forlorn spirit is often felt as a cold presence or a rustle of her dress along the corridors. The castle's dungeon and torture chamber also add to its dark reputation, with their gruesome tools and lingering sensations of pain and fear. Visitors and ghost hunters frequently report unexplainable occurrences, phantom footsteps, shadowy figures, and objects moving on their own. The castle's chapel, courtyard, and great hall are hotspots for paranormal activity, with some claiming to see fleeting glimpses of monks or knights. Chillingham Castle has become a popular destination for those intrigued by its haunted history. Tours of the castle offer a spine-tingling glimpse into its ghostly legends, and overnight stays challenge the bravest souls to face its supernatural mysteries. With its macabre past and persistent tales of hauntings, Chillingham Castle remains a powerful symbol of England's ghostly heritage. Number 2. Whitby Abbey. Whitby Abbey, perched dramatically on a cliff overlooking the North Sea in North Yorkshire, England, is steeped in history and ghostly legend. This iconic ruin, dating back to the 7th century, has witnessed centuries of religious devotion, Viking raids, and the passage of time, leaving behind a hauntingly beautiful and eerie sight. The abbey's most famous ghostly figure is the spectral nun, believed to be the spirit of Constance de Beverley, a nun who was allegedly bricked up alive in the walls of the abbey after breaking her vows. Her ghost is said to wander the ruins at night, cloaked in sorrow, her footsteps echoing in the silent corridors. Another legend linked to Whitby Abbey is its connection to Bram Stoker's Dracula. Stoker visited Whitby in the 19th century, drawing inspiration from the abbey's Gothic atmosphere. Many visitors report an unsettling feeling of being watched, especially at dusk, when the ruins cast long shadows across the grounds. The Headless Horseman is another chilling tale tied to the abbey. Locals have spoken of sightings of a ghostly rider galloping through the abbey grounds on stormy nights, a spectral reminder of a bygone tragedy. Unexplainable phenomena are often reported by visitors and ghost hunters: whispered prayers, disembodied voices, and shadowy figures flitting between the stone arches. The combination of its historical significance and eerie ambience makes Whitby Abbey a hotspot for paranormal enthusiasts. With its crumbling walls, sweeping sea views, and dark legends, Whitby Abbey remains a hauntingly captivating sight, blending history, myth, and the supernatural in a way that draws thousands of visitors seeking to uncover its ghostly secrets. Number 3. Jamaica Inn. Jamaica Inn, a historic coaching inn on Bodmin Moor in Cornwall, England, is renowned for its haunting atmosphere and chilling tales of the supernatural. Built in 1750, the inn has long been associated with smuggling, mystery, and ghostly happenings, its rugged moorland surroundings adding to its eerie reputation. One of the most famous ghostly tales involves the spirit of a nameless traveler who was last seen drinking alone at the inn. He stepped outside and was later found murdered. Guests and staff have since reported hearing phantom footsteps, whispers, and the sound of a ghostly horse and carriage outside. Some claim to see a shadowy figure, believed to be the murdered man, still wandering the grounds in search of justice. The inn is also said to be haunted by a spectral woman dressed in a bonnet, who silently appears in the corridors. In the bar, glasses move on their own, and voices are often heard in conversation when the room is empty. The disembodied murmurs are thought to echo the smugglers who once used the inn to discuss their illicit trade. Daphne du Maurier's famous novel, Jamaica Inn, brought the location to wider fame, but the real-life hauntings keep the legend alive. Paranormal investigations have captured unexplained phenomena, including sudden drops in temperature, unexplainable noises, and flickering lights. Today, Jamaica Inn is both a hotel and a museum, attracting visitors curious about its ghostly history. Many brave guests opt to stay overnight, hoping to experience its paranormal activity firsthand. With its blend of historical intrigue and spine-chilling hauntings, Jamaica Inn remains one of the UK's most enigmatic and haunted locations, a place where the past seems to linger in every shadowy corner. Number 4. Hampton Court Palace. Hampton Court Palace, located near London, is one of the most haunted historical sites in the United Kingdom. Built in the early 16th century for Cardinal Wolsey, and later taken over by King Henry VIII, the palace is steeped in history, intrigue, and ghostly tales that have captivated visitors for centuries. One of the palace's most famous specters is Catherine Howard, Henry VIII's fifth wife. Accused of adultery, she was arrested at the palace. Legend says she escaped her guards and ran screaming through the haunted gallery, begging Henry for mercy, before being dragged back to her chambers. Her anguished screams are still reportedly heard echoing through the gallery, and her ghostly figure has been seen by visitors. The ghost of Jean Seymour, Henry VIII's third wife, is also said to haunt the palace. She died shortly after giving birth to Henry's only male heir, Edward VI. Jane's apparition is often seen on the Silverstick stairs, carrying a lit candle and wearing a white gown. Another chilling figure is the Skeletor, a spectral presence captured on CCTV in 2003. The footage shows a cloaked figure in a doorway, closing the palace doors during the night. Despite extensive investigation, no explanation has been found. Visitors and staff report unexplained cold spots, disembodied voices, and sudden drops in temperature throughout the palace. Some feel an oppressive, eerie atmosphere in certain rooms, especially near the state apartments and the Claw Court. Hampton Court Palace blends its royal history with an enduring sense of mystery and the supernatural. The combination of ghostly sightings, eerie phenomena, and historical intrigue makes it a must-visit location for history buffs and paranormal enthusiasts alike, offering an unforgettable encounter with England's haunted past. Number 5. The Ancient Ram Inn. The Ancient Ram Inn, located in the village of Watton-under-Edge, Gloucestershire, is widely regarded as one of the most haunted places in the UK. Built in 1145, its long history, combined with tales of witchcraft, murder, and demonic activity, has earned it a reputation as a hotspot for paranormal phenomena. The inn's chilling past begins with its location, believed to be on an ancient pagan burial ground. Some claim this has contributed to the dark energy that permeates the building. Adding to its eerie reputation, human remains and daggers were reportedly unearthed during renovations, further fueling speculation of ritualistic activity. One of the most infamous spirits is the ghost of a young girl named Rosie, said to have been murdered in the inn. Visitors often report seeing her apparition, hearing her cries, or feeling an inexplicable sadness in her presence. Another prominent figure is the witch, believed to be a woman who sought refuge at the inn during the 16th century witch hunts, but was captured and executed. Her restless spirit is said to haunt one of the rooms. Other ghostly sightings include a shadowy monk in the bishop's room, a spectral innkeeper, and a mysterious dark figure, often described as demonic. Reports of furniture moving on its own, cold drafts, disembodied voices, and sudden touches add to the inn's terrifying reputation. Paranormal investigators frequently visit the ancient Ram Inn, capturing unexplainable phenomena, such as strange lights and eerie sounds. Many who enter the building speak of an overwhelming sense of dread or being unwelcome, The ancient ramon's combination of history, tragedy, and the supernatural makes it a magnet for ghost hunters and thrill seekers. Its sinister aura and spine-chilling tales leave an unforgettable impression on all who dare to visit. Number 6. The Skerrid Mountain Inn. The Skerrid Mountain Inn, nestled in the shadow of Skerrid Mountain in Monmouthshire, Wales, is one of the oldest and most haunted pubs in the UK. With a history stretching back over 900 years, this inn has seen centuries of life, death, and legend, making it a hotspot for ghostly activity. The inn's dark past is tied to its use as a courthouse and execution site during the 17th century. Those sentenced to death were hanged on a beam in the building, and the noose marks are said to still be visible. It is believed that the spirits of those executed linger, their restless souls haunting the premises. Visitors often report feeling an overwhelming sense of dread near the beam, and some claim to see shadowy figures or feel an invisible presence. One of the inn's most famous ghosts is that of a former hangman, whose oppressive energy is said to remain in the building. Another spectral figure frequently encountered is Fanny Price, a young woman who died of tuberculosis in the 18th century. Fanny's spirit is often felt as a gentle, comforting presence, and guests have reported seeing her apparition or hearing her name whispered. Poltergeist activity is a common occurrence, with glasses flying off tables, unexplained footsteps, and sudden drops in temperature. Guests have also experienced the sensation of being touched or pushed by unseen forces. The Skerrid Mountain Inn's blend of ancient history and chilling hauntings has made it a favorite destination for ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts. Its rustic charm, combined with tales of spectral sightings and eerie phenomena, continues to captivate visitors who are drawn to its dark and mysterious past. Number 7. Samlesbury Hall. Samlesbury Hall, a stunning medieval manor in Lancashire, is famed not only for its historic beauty, but also for its chilling reputation as one of the most haunted places in the UK. Built in 1325, the hall has a long and turbulent history filled with tales of betrayal, murder, and heartbreak, leaving behind restless spirits and an air of mystery. One of the most famous ghosts is the White Lady, believed to be Dorothy Southworth. According to legend, Dorothy fell in love with a young man from a rival family, but their romance was forbidden due to religious differences. When their plan to elope was discovered, her lover and his companions were murdered by her family. Dorothy, devastated by the loss, is said to have died of a broken heart. Her spirit is often seen wandering the hall, dressed in white, with visitors reporting feelings of intense sadness in her presence. Another spectral figure is the Black Priest, thought to be the ghost of a Catholic priest who conducted secret masses during a time of religious persecution. His presence is often felt in the chapel, where visitors report sudden chills and whispers of prayers. The hall is also home to poltergeist activity, with objects moving on their own, doors slamming shut, and disembodied voices echoing through the corridors. Ghostly children's laughter is frequently heard in the halls, adding an unsettling element to its haunted reputation. Samlesbury Hall's blend of tragic love stories, religious strife, and paranormal phenomena makes it a magnet for ghost hunters and history enthusiasts. Its atmospheric timber beams and dimly lit rooms create the perfect setting for eerie encounters, leaving visitors captivated by its haunting legacy. Number 8. The Tower of London. The Tower of London, one of England's most iconic landmarks, is not only steeped in history, but also regarded as one of the most haunted places in the UK. Built by William the Conqueror in 1078, the tower has witnessed centuries of imprisonment, torture, and executions, leaving behind a chilling legacy of restless spirits. The most famous ghost is Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII, who was executed on Tower Green in 1536. Anne's spirit is often seen wandering the grounds, sometimes carrying her severed head. Many claim to have seen her near the chapel of St. Peter ad Vincula, where she is buried, her presence accompanied by an inexplicable sense of sadness. Another tragic figure is the White Lady, who haunts the White Tower. Visitors have reported smelling an overpowering perfume and seeing her spectral figure waving from a window. The princes in the tower, Edward V and his brother Richard, believed to have been murdered in the tower, are also said to haunt its walls. Their ghostly forms are often spotted near the Bloody Tower, where their remains were allegedly discovered. The ghost of Lady Jane Grey, who was executed in 1554, is another frequent apparition. Her spirit has been seen on the anniversary of her death, appearing forlorn and tragic. Other hauntings include ghostly footsteps, sudden drops in temperature, and the chilling presence of a spectral bear reported by guards. The tower's torture chambers and dungeons amplify its eerie atmosphere, with visitors often feeling a heavy, oppressive energy. The Tower of London's blend of royal intrigue, brutal history, and ghostly legends makes it a magnet for paranormal enthusiasts and history lovers, offering a haunting glimpse into England's turbulent past. Number 9. Pluckley. Pluckley, a picturesque village in Kent, England, is renowned as one of the most haunted places in the UK. With a history dating back centuries and an eerie reputation that has earned it a place in the Guinness World Records, this village is home to numerous ghostly tales and spectral sightings. One of Pluckley's most famous spirits is the Red Lady, believed to be the ghost of a woman buried in the local churchyard. She is said to wander the graveyard at night, mourning the loss of her child, with some claiming to see her carrying a red rose or glowing lantern. Her sorrowful presence is accompanied by unexplained chills and whispers. Another chilling figure is the White Lady, a spectral woman in a long white gown who haunts the Deering Chapel. She has been seen drifting through the churchyard and within the chapel, adding to the village's spooky charm. The Screaming Man is one of Pluckley's most unsettling spirits, thought to be a bricklayer who tragically died in a workplace accident. His ghost is said to let out terrifying, blood-curdling screams that have startled many late-night wanderers. The Highwayman ghost haunts the wooded area known as Fright Corner. Legend tells of a highwayman who was fatally stabbed to a tree by authorities. His ghost is often seen reenacting his final moments or appearing as a shadowy figure among the trees. Other supernatural occurrences include phantom horses and carriages on the village lanes, mysterious smells of burning in the Blacksmith's Arms pub, and unexplained lights in Greystone's houses. Pluckley's atmospheric beauty, combined with its abundance of ghost stories, has made it a destination for paranormal enthusiasts, offering an enchanting yet spine-chilling glimpse into its haunted history.